Welcome back to the channel, guys. You join us for season 65, it's episode 42, and it's league match 29, and it's our second of our tough games. We had Squirrels yesterday, and we got Guardians today. So let's get into this one. Guardians, they are top three. They are third in the Bundesliga. They're aiming for that Platinum Cup spot, and they're going in 4-4-2 for this one. Their team rating, look at that, 88. Form, they are on fire. 5 wins out of 5. Whereas Double R's, we're 10th. We're not doing too bad. We've had 3 wins out of our last 5, and we got a draw against Squirrels. So what is in store for this one? And but we have got 3 players out. We've got second team goalie is injured. Our first team sweeper is injured, and Aguano, our first team striker, is suspended. So we're going in 3-4-3. We've got Butala in, so he's out of position. We're playing him full-back. We're playing him as centre-back. And we are going in on 77. So 77 plays 88. But we are playing in our white shirts because we are at home. So if you are mega excited about this one, you know what to do. Annihilate that subscribe button. And let's get over to Rit in Water, where it's another crowd that's over 20. It's over 63%. 27,097 watts. League match 29. Kick off, and it's Guardians. They have got most of the possession, and they're taking the game to the Double R's, but we are proving hard nut to crack. And in fact, there's nothing really of note as we go into half time. 0-0. Can we keep this going? And with the second half kicked off, it's more Guardians FC, but we are pretty much matching them for shots on goal. But it's Guardians from midfield. It's Muta, scores on 59, and we are 1-0 down. But the Double R's, we're surging in front, surging into that area. Butala, wow, he hasn't scored at all. And then from centre back, he scores on 64. And as we go on, this game could go either way. It's Guardians are dominating, but we're having shots on goal as well as we go into the last few minutes. We hold it at 1-1. That's happy with that. We would have kept that. We would have taken that at the start of the game. So yeah, we've got 2 points off Guardians, and yeah, there's a Topsy Turvy top 3 in this episode. But before we get to the results, let's get into some Runnymede Rangers match stats. And look at that, it's Runnymede Rangers 1, Guardians FC 1. It's official. And yeah, look at that, 72% for possession for Guardians. We only had 28, but we had 8 shots, 4 on target, as opposed to 12 shots, 6 on target for Guardians. So yeah, we held our own in that. And Butala, mate, I might have to play him more as centre back if he keeps scoring goals. So happy days of that. Right, now let's have a look at the rest of the results for League Match 29. Here we go. It's Chengdu City 2, Sapporo Wanderers 4, Goalfest at Chengdu Stadium. And yeah, Chengdu lose 2-4 against Sapporo Wanderers. On Track Mind have gone down 1-2 against Flying Squirrels. We've got FC Spartak 2, Radicals 2. So FC Spartak have tamed Radicals FC. They've got a point off them, or Radicals have lost 2 points. And a late goal by Bidya for Spartak gets them the draw. Malaga, look at this match. Malaga 2, Greenholm Rangers 1. So Malaga, they were 4th going into this game. Malaga were 2nd, and Malaga have got the 3 points. So well done to Pleasant Surprise on that one. There's the Double R's Guardians result right there. So that, yeah, we have, it's good when you affect what's going on at the top, because you know you've got a club that is significant enough to do that. Sadler's FC 2, Lancaster Redmond 2. And that's despite Redmond, what is going on in that Lancaster defence. It's 2 sending offs, 1 second yellow and 1 straight red. Wow, what is going on there? But that was a draw, point apiece. Super Mario Karts 0, Victoria Swanshausen 2. Surfer Stocker have beaten Hitchin FC 3-1. Habibi on the board again. We've got Viking 1, Hemfield Village 1. So Viking have done us a favour. They've clipped the wings of our next Highest opponent, that's Hemmingfield Village. So well done to Viking, 1-1. Wandering Rovers 1, Aardvark 3. So routine win for Aardvark. So let's put all these results into the table after 29 league games. Look at that. It's Radicals are leading by 3, and they've had a loss in form. Look at that, 2 draws. That's the last 5 games. Intermalaga with their win come up to second on 73. Guardians, despite drawing, keep their spot on 72. Greenhorn Rangers come down to 4th. And they're only 2 points away from Surfers Locker now. So, yeah, all to play for in the top 6. And as we go down, look at that. We've double R's, we hold 10th. And we got 1 point in between us and Hemmingfield Village. Aardvark come up. Southport Wanderers have come up 1. Wandering Rovers go down. Viking come up. Super Mario Karts are now tussling with Chengdu City for safety and relegation, and 11 points now is the gap with only 9 games to go. Wow, all to play for in the Bundesliga. Right, let's get into some Runnymede Rangers business, and just want to go and have a look at attendances, because we are back over the 60% mark, 64%. Didn't quite make the 300,000, but near enough, 298,881. So hopefully, with results like we're getting, hopefully we can get this up to, what do you reckon, 70% by the end of the season. We shall see. Right, indeed, that is it for Runnymede Rangers business, and that is it for the Bundesliga for a couple of days, because next game we've got is the IG Super Cup. So it is round 4 out of a possible 10 rounds, and there's 128 teams left in, and double R's, we are amongst it. So let's get over to where I've put down all the Bundesliga teams that are against Premier opposition in the Super Cup round 4, and look at that, there's some tough games in there, all Bundesliga tie right there. Guardians and Chengdu. We've got Ismail Kadavas versus difficult Victoria Swanshausen. Manchester Devils take on Viking. I can see 2 or 3 teams coming out of that already. We've got Pontoon, which was going to be a tough one. We're playing a Primera Liga aside, the Spanish League, so we'll review that in a minute. Surf Soccer Greenhorn Rangers, that's another massive tie at Cecil Park. We've got WB Rovers versus Intermalaga, and with our Wanderers versus Hemmingfield Village. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of this as we go into our match day. So let's have a look. Right, tomorrow we've got reserve game, happy with that, and then here we go, Pontoon. They are pretty much in the same position as us in the Primera League. Look at that, they're mid-table with 50 points all season. And if you go to preview this game, then Pontoon, they still haven't got their full roster out. Looks like 80s, 60s, 70s got 30 in there. But if you go and have a look at their squad, there's not very many of them. And looks like injuries, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 injuries all season, and this might be affecting their roster, their first team 11 roster. Also, I know we're 3 rounds into the competition. They might also have suspensions as well, so that's why I think they might be struggling to get their roster up, and we'll be very interested what their roster is. Looks like they're sorted up front. But it's the defence and midfield. It looks like they're struggling, especially in midfield. Yeah, let's go count how many midfield players they've got in their squad. So, that could be it. It could be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They should have enough. 6, but yeah, you never know with the injuries. So we are going in. We're going in. Just one second teamer. So Abagunde comes in, centre of defence. The rest are first teamers. We're going in 4-3-3, and we're going 77. So 77 at the moment. placed 57, but they got 3 missing from their roster. So that is it for this one, guys. And yeah, we managed a good point against Guardians, and wish us luck. Join us tomorrow night as we go for round 4 in the Cup and hopefully get through to round 5. So guys, if you've got any comments on what you've just seen, then you know what to do. Put them downstairs and while you're down there, subscribe, smash the likes. And as always, don't just tune in, join in on ITSAGOAL.org. Thanks for watching.